6 money-saving hacks for Singaporeans. What's up, everyone? Welcome to What is the Matter, where we discuss about money matters. Santa is coming to visit all of us in a couple of weeks' time, so let's all enjoy during this festive period. While enjoying, it is also important to upgrade your financial literacy skills, so do subscribe to my channel. Before we start, let me share with you a joke about Christmas Day. Question: why is the math book sad on Christmas Day? Answer: because it had too many problems. Ha 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 ha! Today, I will be sharing with you 6 money-saving hacks that you should know. Let's start now. 1. Whenever possible, one should make their spendings using their credit cards to leverage on cashback and rewards. Whenever you spend on everyday items such as groceries, dining, and transportation, do consider using your credit card. Think about this. If you use cash to pay for your daily expenses, you would have probably lose a lot in terms of bonus points or cashbacks given if you used credit cards. For me, I prefer to use cashback credit cards because I like to see the amounts payable on my bill getting reduced. Some of my friends, however, prefer to use credit cards that give rewards. They often use it to exchange for vouchers on petrol, metro, NTUC, cold storage, and the list goes on. By the way, if you decide to use credit cards to get some cashback or points, you've got to be disciplined. Since you are only billed at the end of the cycle, some of the people may lose track of how much they have already spent. It is important not to overspend. A story I would like to share with you. Previously, when I worked in a credit card company, we usually classify people into 2 categories. They are either revolvers or transactors. The difference is that revolvers tend to only pay the minimum balance required every month and carry the remaining forward. Transactors use it to only transact, which means they pay in full when the billing cycle comes. Credit card companies earn from revolvers, but it is not healthy for an individual to incur such unhealthy debts. It is perfectly fine being a transactor, though, to make use of the reward system. 2. Adopt energy-saving techniques. Opt for appliances with high energy efficiency ratings, for example Fortix for air conditioners, when purchasing new devices. These use less electricity and can result in substantial long-term savings. Do you know that many devices consume energy even when turned off but plugged in, known as standby power? Unplug chargers, electronics, and appliances when not in use to prevent unnecessary energy usage. You may also adjust your air conditioning to an optimal temperature of around 25 to 26 degrees Celsius during the day, and consider using fans to improve airflow. Every degree increase can result in energy savings. Talking about air conditioners, it is important to ensure appliances like air conditioners, refrigerators, and washing machines undergo regular maintenance, such as cleaning filters and coils. Well-maintained appliances operate more efficiently and consume less energy. 3. Consider opting for generic brands. Consider buying generic or store brands for daily essentials instead of branded products to save money without compromising quality. An interesting fact: weeks ago, I purchased a t-shirt from a branded boutique shop in Singapore. The shirt costs around 1,500 Singapore dollars. When I asked for the material of the shirt, the sales assistant told me it is made of cotton. A shirt of similar material may cost $15, which is 100 times lesser in a Heartland shopping mall shop. Although I am guilty of doing this myself, I always wonder, why are we paying more for a brand to be imprinted on a shirt? Do we really need to care so much on our statuses? Are all those who drive big cars and wear expensive watches definitely richer than those who don't? I leave it to you to think about that. 4. Consider refinancing your loans. Let's say a homeowner in Singapore took out a home loan of $500,000 5 years ago at an interest rate of 3% for a 25-year tenure. After 5 years, the outstanding loan amount is approximately $450,000. At the time the loan was taken, the prevailing interest rates might have been higher compared to the current market rates. Suppose the current interest rates for home loans have decreased to 1.8%. By refinancing the remaining loan amount of $450,000 to the new interest rate of 1.8% and keeping the loan tenure the same, the homeowner could experience significant savings. Old loan. Initial loan amount $500,000. Interest rate 3%. Remaining loan amount after 5 years, $450,000. New loan through refinancing. Remaining loan amount, $450,000. New interest rate, 1.8%. This is how it might play out. Monthly payment calculation. 1. Old loan, 3% interest rate. Monthly payment approximate, $2,366. 2. New loan, 1.8% interest rate. Monthly payment approximate, $1,804. Difference in monthly payments, monthly savings, $562. Over the remaining loan tenure, yearly savings, $6,744. Monthly savings, multiply 12. Total savings over the remaining 20 years, assuming the original 25-year tenure, $134,880. Please note that the above figures are approximate and do not account for additional refinancing costs, such as legal fees, valuation fees, or administrative charges associated with switching loans. Refinancing a loan can be a smart move if the new interest rate is significantly lower than the existing one, and if the homeowner plans to stay in the property long enough to reap the benefits of the reduced monthly payments. 5. Consider canceling unnecessary subscriptions. You should review and cancel subscriptions or memberships that aren't used frequently to save on recurring expenses. Do you really need that movie platform? Do you really need to listen to paid subscription music platforms on the go? An interesting anecdote to share with you. Just a few days ago, I called my phone service provider M1. I asked for the breakdown of my bill and realized that I was not using as much free data as I am given on a monthly basis. With that, I asked him for suggestions on cheaper plans. With that, I save around $8 per month. While it doesn't seem like a lot of money, it is really unnecessary to incur that cost for nothing. Don't you agree? 6. The last one may arguably not be a money-saving hack, but it is extremely important in my opinion. Around me, I still see people putting idle cash which they foresee they may not need in bank savings account. This is something that pains me, the lack of financial literacy when it comes to money management. Even if an individual is extremely risk-adverse, putting money he does not need in a fixed deposit rates at such times when interest rates are high will benefit the individual so much more than in a savings account. Just to share with you, in 2022, when interest rates were high, because of the United States Federal Reserve's determination to bring down inflation, I had taken advantage by locking in my funds into 2-year fixed deposit rates at 3.8% per year. I foresee then that the Federal Reserve could not be continuously hiking interest rates, and it made sense for me to lock in my funds at the 3.8% rates then. True enough, at point of making this video, interest rates have started to come down as the market expects Federal Reserve to stop hiking rates, or even cut rates, in 2024. By me doing so at that time, I would have taken advantage of a high interest rate environment. For discussion's sake, let's say I have put aside a sum of $300,000 for this purpose. Example 1. Putting money in a savings account from 2022 to 2024 for 2 years. This is calculated using simple interest calculation. $300,000 plus $300,000 multiply 0.05% board rate multiplied 2 years is equal to $300,300. At the end of 24 months, I would have gotten back 300,300 Singapore dollars. If I had put the same amount of money into a fixed deposit rate with 3.8% interest per year, by simple interest calculation, this is how much I would have gotten at the end of 24 months. $300,000 plus $300,000 multiply 3.8% multiply 2 years is equal to $322,800. If you like my contents and enjoy exploring ways with me to reach financial independence, do subscribe to my channel as I will be sharing with you on more of such materials. For now, let me know what is your Christmas Day wish in the comments below. See you soon.
Ho, ho, ho!